Welcome back to our presidential biography series. Today we're exploring the story of America's 11th president, a man who promised to serve just one term and accomplished more in 4 years than many presidents do in 8. This is the story of James Knox Polk, the president who literally put America on the map as we know it today. Born in 1795 in rural North Carolina, James Polk grew up in a family that valued hard work and education. His father, Samuel, was a successful farmer and surveyor who moved the family to Tennessee when James was just 10 years old. As a young man, Polk was sickly and underwent a serious operation without anesthesia, an experience that taught him resilience that would serve him throughout his political career. Despite health challenges, he excelled academically, graduating first in his class from the University of North Carolina. Polk studied law and quickly established himself as a skilled attorney in Tennessee. But it wasn't long before politics called his name. He was drawn to the democratic ideals of Andrew Jackson, who became both his political mentor and close friend. Polk's political career began in the Tennessee legislature, but he soon set his sights on Washington. Elected to Congress in 1825, he served 7 terms in the House of Representatives, eventually becoming Speaker of the House, one of the youngest in American history at age 40. As Speaker, Polk proved himself a master of parliamentary procedure and political strategy. He was a fierce defender of democratic principles and supported Jackson's policies, earning him the nickname Young Hickory, a reference to Jackson's old Hickory moniker. After serving as Tennessee's governor, Polk seemed destined for a quiet political retirement. But then came 1844, and one of the most surprising presidential nominations in American history. The 1844 Democratic Convention was deadlocked. After 8 ballots with no clear winner, party leaders turned to James Polk, making him America's first dark horse presidential candidate. His opponent, the famous Whig politician Henry Clay. Polk ran on a platform of territorial expansion, promising to acquire both Texas and Oregon. His campaign slogan, 54 to 40, or fight, referred to the northern boundary he wanted for Oregon territory. Americans were caught up in the spirit of manifest destiny, the belief that the nation should stretch from coast to coast. Against expectations, Polk won a narrow victory. But here's what made him truly unique. He publicly pledged to serve only 1 term and outlined exactly 4 goals he wanted to accomplish. And remarkably, he achieved them all. First, he lowered tariffs with the Walker Tariff of 1846. Second, he established an independent treasury system. Third, he settled the Oregon boundary dispute, with Britain peacefully securing the Pacific Northwest for America. And fourth, he acquired California and much of the Southwest through the Mexican-American War. By the end of his presidency, in 1849, Polk had expanded the United States by over 1 million square miles. That's about 1/3 of the continental United States we know today. The California Gold Rush began during his final months in office, validating his vision of America's Pacific future. True to his word, Polk didn't seek re-election. Exhausted by the demanding presidency, he died just 103 days after leaving office, making his the shortest post-presidency in American history. While some historians debate his methods, particularly regarding the Mexican-American War, there's no denying James Polk's impact on American geography and destiny. He transformed the United States from a largely eastern nation into a truly continental power. Polk proves that sometimes the most effective leaders aren't necessarily the most famous ones. In just 4 years, this determined Tennessean fulfilled every campaign promise and reshaped the American map forever. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about America's most accomplished 1-term president, don't forget to like and subscribe for more presidential biographies. Who should we cover next? Let us know in the comments below.